Hello everybody, it's Punkmaster Flash, and today I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO Ninjago Unagami's Dragon, so let's get right into it. So our first minifigure here is the new rendition of Kai. This is Digi-Kai to reflect the new video gamey and, electronic new wave. It's a very nice new rendition of him in my opinion. He's got the, obviously the red colour scheme for the Fire Ninja, and he's also got a lot of white detailing as all the other new Digi Ninjas have. He's got some very nice printing on his torso and his legs. It's just got these turquoise blue circles and like grey and straps and detailing all over, which looks very nice. And you can also tell that he's got his robes still indicating that he's an actual ninja on his legs, which look nice. He's got a lot of white all around, and he also has this new video game hilt sword, which was very nice, which has one of these smaller transparent green sword pieces on the end of it, which looks very cool indeed. And on the back he has one of these new shoulder armor with the attachment joined onto it for the katanas, which was very nice. And as we've established before, all the new ninjas have these two lime green katanas attached to their back, and they also have the health bar here with this new piece, which is very nice. So it indicates that he's a ninja, and he's got 3 lives obviously, and that's attached by a transparent green pole here, which looks very nice as well on this little attachment here. So our final hero minifigure in this set is Digi Lloyd, and this is also a very nice minifigure to get in this set. He has some very nice detailing all over. I think this is probably my favourite of the Digi minifigures because he's just a bit more unique than the others because of his slightly unusual detailing and his lime green robes instead, which were very nice. His sword is just the video game hilt again, but with this slightly more elegant blade here, which looks very cool. And he has the same katanas attached to the back and the shoulder armor piece there, and then the same health bar as well, and then underneath his green cowl with his emblem on it, he has a very angry face underneath, and on the opposite side, as you can see, he's got a much determined, happier face there on the other side. So that is the hero minifigures of this set. And now getting on to the one villain minifigure of this set. This is Unagami, which is a very, very nice inclusion for a cheap set to get the main villain. This is a very imposing villain, I would say. He's got all of the classic colour scheme from the Prime Empire season of the black, the blue, like the aqua blue, and the red, which has a very nice colour combination. He has this new nice hairpiece here, which Okino also used, but this version is white and red, which in my opinion looks better. It just looks cooler in my opinion. And he also uses this nice new beard piece as well, which looks nice as well. He has the shoulder armor pieces, which is just a red version of like the Mr. E's shoulder armor piece, which was first introduced in season 8, and he has very nice detailing, very, very nice detailing indeed, going all across his skirt piece and his torso piece as well, which looks great in my opinion. And it also is continued all the way on the back for like digital scheme of there. And then as you remove the beard piece and the hairpiece, you can see that underneath he has a surprisingly smiling face there, which looks a bit creepy in my opinion. He's got these gleaming red, yellow eyes there, and then the red emblem on the top, and then the aqua colours all over. And then he has an even more scary face for his alternate face, which is just a very evil, imposing looking face there, which looks very cool indeed. So those are the minifigures for this set, and now we're just going to get onto the builds. So before we get onto the main build of this set, we're just going to first look at the katana, kitana, which is included in this set. This is the orange katana, which is another very nice inclusion. It kind of matches this colour scheme of this dragon here. And this is very nice, as we've established before in the Gamers Market set, which go and check out that review if you want to. This has these transparent pieces hovering to make it look as if this is like a hovering above the ground. It has a sticker piece here. A sticker here which indicates there's a question mark, and then transparent orange dome and black pieces actually making up the box which the katana is stuck inside. But as you remove the katana, here it is, and it looks very nice as well. It's just a dual molded piece, but it's just like a recolor of the lime green one or the pink one which comes in the other sets. But yeah, it's a very nice new piece, and it looks very cool, and it could be either used as a weapon or like an actual key. So, for example, you could place it in Unagami's hands, and that would serve as a very fine-looking weapon there for Unagami. So now we're going to get onto the main build of this set, which is obviously Unagami's dragon. So let's have a look at this. I'm just going to move these minifigures out of place, and let's get right into it. So here is Unagami's dragon. It's a very unique dragon indeed. It's very striking and very, probably feared a lot amongst the citizens of Prime Empire. And if you've actually seen Ninjago season 12, this set has a bit of a misleading title, since this dragon actually is Unagami, because Unagami being like the leader of the Prime Empire gets like all the abilities he would like, so therefore he can transform himself into a huge dragon. So this is a very nice build indeed. It reminds me a bit of the Stormbringer dragon actually, but it's slightly smaller than that. It's got a very intricate head build here, as you can see. It's got these nice grey wisp pieces, kind of making like the grey moustache of the dragon, and it has this nice sticker piece here for the emblem there, and then this car piece in this like aqua teal colour, you could say, making up the majority of the eyebrows, you could say. As these nice printed eyepieces here, which look very cool, and it has one of those on either side, and it has obviously the lower jaw which can open and close, maybe breathing some evil dragon breath, and it has just a red dome there to reflect maybe the tongue or something, and then it's got these more pieces and like a car engine here building up the snout of the dragon, and then up here is like a blade piece there making up a little section of the dragon, and two more of those on either side which you can also adjust if you would like, but I just usually have them in that position. Going down here, the neck is a nice build as well. It's just got some sticker pieces, one on either side on those Nexonite black shield pieces, and that can be moved up and down, and the dragon's head can also move around very freely, so therefore it's very good for playability. And if I just move the dragon's head up slightly, here's the torso, like the front of the dragon, and it's got two orange stud shooters on either side of the on these kind of plate things which you can actually move around if you would like, but I usually have them stationary down here, and you can obviously fire these stud shooters out, which I've just done there, and they fire out very freely and nice, and you can just put them back in there, and it uses these very nice like triangular shaped pieces here to make up that bit of armour. The legs are very nice as well, especially these front ones. They look very intricate and classy, you could say. These feet are a nice build. It's just got these ice skater pieces here making up these silver toes, which you can adjust, but ever so slightly. And then the ankle is on a ball joint, so you can obviously move that around. And the whole front leg actually is on a clip joint there, so you can move it outwards and upwards like that, which looks very cool. It's got these nice sticker details here for the obvious like digital detailing, and it's got these very nice new orange pieces here, making up these like hind legs, you could say, which looks awesome in my opinion. And then the cockpit here looks very nice for maybe Unagami to control, but if you want it to have it in universe, this probably wouldn't be there, but it still looks nice anyway. And then it's got this control pad here, and then some more stickers on these sections. It's got this nice orange windshield piece here for protection of the driver of the dragon. And this dragon is evidently not organic, because it wouldn't have this gaping hole in there, since it's cybernetics. And on the rear legs are just pretty simple builds, but they're effective. She uses the same foot builds as the front of the dragon, but with these different leg bits, which you can obviously angle however you would like very well. His tails are pretty simple build. It's just a lot of these ball joints, which can move all around, make it very creepy looking side to side, and maybe whip some ninjas along the way. And he uses this nice gunmetal grey sword piece at the end for the end of the tail. Yeah, it's a very good dragon. It's not one of the largest dragons that's ever been released, but it's still a very nice one in my opinion, and a very cheap one as well, because most of the Lego Ninjago dragons are usually quite expensive these days. But it's a very cheap alternative for one, and it's very playable. It's got a lot of features in it, but only one criticism: I feel like this waist section should have been maybe like 4 studs wide instead of 2, because it just does look a bit thin and like gaping there, but it still looks decent. It's all right. But anyway, that was my review on Unagami's dragon. It's a very cool dragon indeed. And yeah, I would definitely recommend it. It's got a lot of features. It looks very good on display, actually. I've put it on display and it looks very striking on my display wall. And yeah, it's just overall a really fun set to play with. Comes with a great array of minifigures and a really solid build. So, thanks for watching my review on the Lego Ninjago Unagami's dragon. See you in the next video. Bye.